I did, Jim. Amazing this didn't break with the way social media is now with Twitter, Facebook. How did Lee Jenkins in Sports Illustrated break this story today? Jenkins is the basketball senior writer at SI. He wrote LeBron's Sportsman of the Year article and has formed a relationship with James and his camp. This was designed to be kept quiet and was a collaborative effort. I spoke with Jenkins tonight, who's here this entire weekend, one-on-one about the process. LeBron James knew he couldn't repeat the decision, and the idea of how to announce the homecoming was not thought of overnight. When did the idea of this come about?
It probably came about in the last couple of months, but it didn't really get going until this week or even yesterday. I mean, I think that yesterday was sort of the day his decision came together, and we kind of put this together too.
LeBron wrote, "No press conference or party. It's time to get to work." Today's letter was about what he was going to do and why, and let us know in a different way.
They're his words, and you sew them together, but it's definitely his words and his sentiment. And I've been able to interview him a few times. He's a thoughtful player, and he's somebody who I think has deep feelings for this area that he was able to convey in the way that he wanted.
Jenkins and LeBron wrote the letter yesterday in Las Vegas. Is decision 2 a gamble? For LeBron, it's a risk worth taking.
I think that this goes beyond basketball. It goes beyond this team. I think he knows that he's signing up for a challenge, but that he feels as though he can provide some inspiration for this area and that he can bring this thing full circle with what happened 4 years ago. I think there's definitely a redemptive quality to this, and there's an emotional pull for him to this area. And to echo what Jimmy talked about, Jenkins also told me LeBron and Dan Gilbert just had to hash out the letter. They had to get together. He said LeBron is a person that realizes mistakes were made all around. And Jenkins almost didn't want to go on camera with me, guys. I mean, he's very reserved. He's not taking a lot of credit for this. But boy, what a huge story he broke today.
Can you imagine the pressure when you're helping write that story and the writer behind it, even though it's LeBron's words and sentiments? That was a letter and an article that's going to change everything.
Not as much as the pressure to not let it get out. That was part of the deal, was to not let it get out, and he was able to hold it tightly.
Right. We have been saying all day that go on sportsillustrated.com. You can see it through our website and read this essay. It is elegant. It is moving. If you care nothing about basketball, it'll make you smile. It doesn't matter. It's a fantastic essay.
Yeah, it really shows his attachment to Cleveland and especially to Akron and wanting to make everything better.
Great job, Dave. Thanks.
Thank you.